So percent composition, you have this worksheet. If you came and got a packet, you would have a hard copy of this. If you didn't, it's on Google Classroom. Either way, I want it to be done in your notebooks, so you can either do it straight on the hard copy and paste that in your notebook, or just answer the questions in your notebook. But put it in your notebook, and you don't need to copy the questions again, just get the answers. So I'm going to go through number 1 with you. It says calculate the complete percentage composition by mass of the following. We've got iron 3 oxide. That's the name of it. Don't worry about the 3 for now. You can think of this as iron oxide if you want, but it is actually called iron 3 oxide. So looking at the formula, it's Fe2O3. So what we're going to do is we're going to take iron, which is 55.9. Now I'm rounding off this a little bit because our answers aren't as precise as you would get if you used like 2 significant figures or 2 decimal places from the periodic table. So iron, we're just going to say 55.9. We're going to times that by 2 because of the subscript 2, and we get 112. We're also going to take our oxygens, and it's going to be 16 times 3, which is going to give us 48. I'm going to take the 48 grams and the 112 grams. That's going to be our total mass. So when we work out the percentage of iron, we're going to take our 112, divide that by 160, that's going to, and times it by 100, that's going to give us our 70%. And then we're going to do the same thing for oxygen, except that's going to be 48 grams over the total 160. And we're going to times that by 100 to get 30%. I forgot to times by 100 there, but just imagine there we're going to times by 100 to get that percentage. Okay, the next one, we've got kind of a complicated formula here for this compound, barium phosphate, Ba3PO4, with a subscript of 4 and a 2. So let's look at each element separately. Barium has got a mass of 137, and as I said earlier, I'm just going to not round that up. It's actually 137.38, but we're just going to keep it in 3 significant figures, which will work for us here. So barium's going to be 137. We're going to times it by 3 because of that 3 over there. That's going to give us 411. And then we're going to do phosphorus, which is I rounded it to 31. Times that by 2 because of the 2 there. That 2 gets distributed to everything inside the parentheses. That's going to give us 62 grams. And then oxygen. Now oxygen, there are actually 8 oxygen atoms in this molecule. So that's because of that 4 and the 2 outside of parentheses. So we're going to do 16 times 8, which is 128. Our total mass, which is going to be found by adding the 411, the 128, and the 62 together, is 601. So when we want to get the percentage of just the barium, we're going to say 411 over 601 multiplied by 100, and we get 68.4%. Then we're going to do phosphorus, which is our 62 grams over the total, 601 times it by 100, we get 10.3%. And lastly, we've got our oxygen, which is 128 over 601 times by 100. If we take these 3 percentages, the 68.4, the 10.3, and the 21.3, add those up, what are we going to get? 100%. That's a way of checking it. And this worksheet gives us the answers, so it's a good way for you being able to check yourselves. Okay, please complete the rest of the worksheet, and I'm sure you will do well at it. Thank you.